Tonight.
Now here's Conley. So here's Dallas's starting group. Dwight Powell out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. Kept alive. Gobert with the bucket.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert. Protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Here's Brunson. Doncic right side. Back to Brunson. 5 to shoot. Here's Bullock. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
O'Neal misses.
You know, for all his skill, and he's got plenty of it, one thing that people don't realize about Doncic is just how strong he is. And he's still uber young. With time, his frame will only get more imposing, and that's bad news for the rest of the league.
Here's Conley, following the score by Dallas. Here's Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Doncic outside. Back to Brunson. Here's Finney-Smith. The shot won't fall. And Utah the other way now. And at 6'7", 230 pounds, Luka Doncic has the physical tools to attack the paint.
And because he's got that body and those skills, he doesn't shy away from contact, VA. If anything, he knows exactly how to use that size and strength to his advantage.
And here are the Mavericks now. The Jazz making their last shot. Brunson misses. On the wing, Mitchell. Brunson defending. Back to Mitchell. There's the three. Gets the three to fall.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Now here's Brunson. Here's Bullock. Pass to Doncic. Back to Bullock. And stolen by Gobert. All alone on the break. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Basket counts.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Doncic finds Brunson.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Back to Doncic to stop the run. Dallas again missing.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Right side Bogdanovic. And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Brunson. To the paint. And stolen by Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Oh, wow! Oh, big finish.
Oh, guys. I mean, This crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe too.
Kicks it to Doncic. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Mitchell. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Utah.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
Now here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. Six to shoot. Lets it go from deep. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Doncic passes to Brunson. Dallas again missing. Brunson against Conley. Pass to Gobert. And so it's Utah closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting.
All right, Orcas coming onto the court. Come on, get loud.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Jazz enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the center spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Back to O'Neal. And they double up Gobert. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Oh, hey, how about
Big time right there. Big time.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
Back to Doncic. Puts up a 3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Outside Mitchell. Takes the 3. Drains the triple. Mitchell's got 8 points.
And this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Brunson finds Doncic. He takes it in. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call them, and they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen some
At the line for 2.
still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the challenge is successful.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Come on, get loud for your Jazz dancers. Give them a hand, fans, your Jazz Dancers dance team.
First one falls. All right, I know you follow the college game closely, Clark. What do you think about the one and done rule?
You know, B.A., when it first came into existence in 2006, I was on board with it because I thought that some college would be better than no college for most players. Now that we've had it for decade and a half, I'm of the mindset kids should be allowed to pursue a professional pathway without going to college. There shouldn't be any mandatory, arbitrary number, 19 years old and 1 year removed from college. For those few that would like to go pro right out of high school, then it's incumbent upon the NBA as to whether or not they're going to draft them.
Outside Mitchell. Takes it inside. They get it back. Pass to Gobert. Now Mitchell. Brunson defending. For three.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Doncic against Bogdanovic. Back to Doncic. From downtown. Dallas again missing.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
And it's Mitchell, the miss.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident. That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Gobert drives in. Outside Mitchell. Back to Gobert.
Remaining in the first half, 2 minutes.
And Gobert with the stuff.
And with incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Doncic passes to Brunson. And there's the drive. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. From deep, Conley with the tip. Great positioning on the putback. And now a 12-point Jazz lead.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
They had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
The Jazz have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Outside Conley to the inside. And Mitchell with the slam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Mitchell against Brunson. Back to O'Neal. From deep. Here's Gobert. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
36 seconds left in the first half of this one. Now here's Conley. Tries again. And Gobert with the lay-in. Gobert's got 6 in the quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Finney-Smith. Off target from outside. Outside Conley. And so it's Utah now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting. With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
On the court right now for Dallas. We've got Boban Marjanovic, Green out there with Davis Bertans. Then it's Tim Hardaway, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Clarkson finds Whiteside. Here's House. Back to Whiteside. Pass to House. Just 5 on the clock. Inside. Pascal can't hit. The Mavericks shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get down to your chance, Dancers.
Utah on D. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Dinwiddie outside. Three-pointer. Offensive board. Here's Marjanovic. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Hassan Whiteside.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Gay outside. Let's go with a three. Sinks it from distance.
That is a shot Gay will never pass up. If he's got the room to get it off, he'll let it fly as soon as he touches it.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Dinwiddie goes in. Pass to Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. And play stops as it looks like an over-the-back call here.
At least the over-the-back call comes from playing hard. But you'd like to see him get better position.
Yeah, you know what? They say you would always rather have a player that you need to turn down than to turn on. So being aggressive versus passive, I want the aggressive guy all the time, even if it means a few fouls.
Stolen by Dinwiddie. The three is up. The rebound by Whiteside.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. Clarkson with the ball. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. 4 on the clock. And he lobs it up top. And a slam dunk by Pascal.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
Dinwiddie with it, and Clarkson picks him up defensively. Hardaway, the pass to Dinwiddie. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Offensively, the struggles continue. 0 for 5 to start the half.
Outside Pascal. Back to Clarkson. Gay, the pass to Whiteside. Gay with the ball. Beyond the arc. Whiteside. Boy, hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Whiteside's got his first bucket in this one.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
A line change here for Utah. A different look for Dallas. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Brunson against Mitchell. Doncic outside. Powell, a screen on Conley. Doncic passes to Powell. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his third assist of the night.
Boy, Doncic, with his size and ball skills and vision, is a master, a maestro in the pick and roll. He can make just about any pass necessary out of the pick and roll set.
Here's O'Neal to the inside, tipped away. Here's Mitchell, and a missed layup. The Mavericks have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Gobert against Doncic. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Third team foul.
On defense, the Jazz. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. And here's Doncic outside. Sinks the tray. Doncic has got 10 points.
At the arc, Doncic can seem unstoppable. You've got to guard him closely out there. You can't give him any space or he'll hurt you.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Conley. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Conley's got his third bucket of the night.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Fires the three. Bullock's shot is off.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Gobert inside. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. And so it's the Utah Jazz. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. The hustle they've shown on defense has...
Your Jazz Dancers.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the three, the small forward. That's the group for Utah right now. Pass to Brunson. 5 to shoot. Here's Bullock. The three. And Conley grabs the miss. Well, the Jazz shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Outside Mitchell. Back to Conley. Fires from deep. And again, it's Utah with a three.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Whew, I love it.
Here's Bullock. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Utah's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. With the step back. Pass to Mitchell. From deep three-point range. Powell pulls it in. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Here's Bullock. He buries it from three.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
And here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Brunson. Left side Bogdanovic. Back to Conley. 4-3. Utah the rebound. Gobert passes to Mitchell. Here's O'Neal from deep. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. Dallas has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. Doncic outside. Powell for 3. The rebound by the Jazz. O'Neal's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Bogdanovich. Over Finney-Smith. They grab their own miss. Outside Conley. Bogdanovich on the wing. Shoots over Powell. Bogdanovich, no good. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Here's Finney-Smith, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Gobert. Shoots a fadeaway. No good there. So the Mavericks will take it the other way.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Jazz.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Rudy Gobert.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And the Mavericks, another three.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Now Conley. From deep three-point range. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley. "17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Doncic. And here's Brunson from the arc. The shot that time not on target. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
And you're a great competitor. D.A., it is an honor to be on this broadcast with you each and every game. And certainly Bridges one to watch. D.A., thanks. So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Shots good by Mitchell. And the kind of game fans love to watch, Greg. Two offensive teams going head-to-head.
And the rules today favor offense, and that's why league-wide scoring continues to rise.
So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. Cans it from downtown.
And he's got plenty of range and the confidence to match. Booker believes he's going to hit every 3 he takes.
Now the pass to O'Neal. Kicks it to Gobert. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Outside, Crowder fires for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Jazz. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. It's stolen by Gobert. And here's the break. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. The Jazz working the ball around now. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's three-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep.
Booker outside. Paul passes to Booker. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And great energy from Booker there in the paint, just working hard to get to his shot.
Passes to Gobert. Bogdanovich against Crowder. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. Pocket 6. Gobert down low. Defended by Paul. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Conley, the pass to Gobert.
I'll tell you what, Ayton is a very good defender. Moves his feet well and has the length to alter shots.
6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Now Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
The kick out to Crowder. Here's Ayton. And the shot goes down.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
This quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. There's the drive. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Conley against Paul. He kicks to Bridges. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 5. On the left block. Here's Ayton. Gobert with the block.
This is why shooters always have an eye out for Rudy. And if you don't, this could be the result.
Mitchell. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Booker outside. Back to Paul. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
There's 45 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Booker. Pass to Ayton. It's stolen by Gobert.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession. Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
And here is Paul, following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And here is Conley, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Outside Bogdanovich. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Didn't doubt himself even from way back. Bogdanovich with the smooth release.
And so it's Utah, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close.
And your Jazz Dancers. All right.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Utah.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnovers.
And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Stolen by O'Neal. The dish to Conley. He takes it in. Drops in the layup for 2. Conley's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Utah.
And one thing I love about Royce O'Neal is how decisive he is with the ball. When he catches, it's a quick decision, shoot, drive, or swing it.
And I also love how he attacks closeouts. Sometimes he's in motion, GA, before the pass even hits his hands. And once his feet are in the paint, he's an underrated decision maker. And he is built to be an alley-oop threat. Long arms, terrific athlete. He went and got that one.
Paul against Conley. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Chris Paul.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Now here is Conley. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Pass to O'Neal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The pass to Mitchell. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Bridges. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Back to Ayton. Nifty move. And it's good on the layup. Ayton's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Phoenix.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. And that one's good, Ayton. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
Here's Paul following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Passes it to Booker from past the arc. That one misses. And Utah the other way now. Right side, Conley. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Mitchell. Bridges with the board.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
And it's Ayton missing. It's Gobert with the ball for the Jazz. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Now here's Paul. Ayton sets the pick for Bridges. Kicks it out to Paul. And here's Booker from the arc. Paul dishes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Conley with it. 23 seconds left to play here in the half. Shoots from the high post, and he drops that one in. Conley's got 4 points this quarter.
What you like about Conley, he has a nice assortment of shots in that mid-range area.
Paul passes to Booker. He dishes it to Ayton. Back to Booker. And so it's the Utah Jazz holding on to an 11-point cushion as we... All right, Dave, thank you. And time now.
18.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
We've got Rudy Gay. Whiteside is out there with Eric Castro. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's House in at the shooting guard. That's the group right now for Utah. Phoenix shooting their first free throw of the night.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Now here's Gay. Looking for Clarkson. He gets it there. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And Steve, a second-rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri, Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon. From range, Landry Shamet is just a natural, has total confidence in his own abilities.
Second half rolling along now, about a minute played here. The drive by Clarkson, and he dunks it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Johnson can't hit. Utah leading by 10. Driving the lane. House the pass to basket. Missed inside. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Shamet from the arc. No good there. So Utah will take it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Gay, and the layup falls. And the Jazz lead by 12.
I like how he absorbed contact. Rudy Gay with the body control to finish through it.
Holiday surveying the floor. From deep, Johnson. And Holiday kicks to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Here's the 3. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Gay outside. Pass to Pascal. Gay outside. Pascal with a screen on Craig. And Rudy Gay with the 3. He's got 5 points so far.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Johnson outside. Back to Holiday. Johnson goes in, and there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Jazz leading by 15. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Gay outside. The three. And Utah another three.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
McGee's shot is off, and it's Utah's ball. They're on a 13-3 run. Clarkson surveying the floor. There's the triple. The shot, no good. Suns trail by 18. To the paint. Johnson down low. Working on Pascal. And Whiteside sends it back.
Whiteside gives enough space, waits, elevates. Quality block shot by the big fella.
Clarkson against Holiday. Clarkson outside. Over Holiday. And that one goes long. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. The Jazz with another miss.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Craig passes to Johnson, and stolen by Whiteside. And now here comes Gay leading the break. It's hauled in by the Suns. Johnson outside. Here's McGee. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. McGee's got 5 points in the quarter. And so it's Utah with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points.
Fans, your Jazz Dancer.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward.
In pick-and-roll situations, Donovan Mitchell has done an outstanding job of being unselfish and making the right play.
First team foul.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Now, here's Mitchell. Paul grabs the board.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Bogdanovich against Crowder. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. A nice shot by Booker.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. 15-point game. Conley with it. He's picked up by Paul. Here's the pass to O'Neal. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Booker. 4 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. Crowder pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Ayton throws it down.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Passes it to Mitchell. Launches a 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
He started off solid. Had 2 threes at halftime, but blank from deep since.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And that one goes out of bounds. Pass touched by Ayton. Outside Conley. Kicks to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Just 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Gobert. Another miss by Utah. Here's the Suns with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for them. The lead now in single digits.
Really taking advantage of every scoring opportunity. They've somehow found a way to make this thing exciting.
Conley scanning the floor. Pass to Mitchell. Lays it up off the glass.
This guy just gets buckets. Donovan understands his team expects him to score inside.
Pass to Booker. From deep. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside Bogdanovich. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Look at Bogdanovich getting physical. Works hard to get the shot off and the foul.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. And the 6'8" Bojan Bogdanovich consistently among the league's top 3-point marksmen.
You're right, Kevin. Consistent is the right word. Listen to this. Since his 4th season in the NBA, he's never averaged below 38% from distance. That shot must be honored.
Here's Booker. Doesn't go for him. Now the Jazz take it the other way. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
32 seconds left in the game. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss. Booker the pass to Paul. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Suns ball.
.20 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. No good from Booker. Now O'Neal. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for David.
Hey, Brian.
Great stuff, Allie. Thanks.
Here we go.
And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. And so let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Porter in at the 3, the small forward. And he gets it to go. And both of these teams are accustomed to winning the battle of the boards. Grant, when you think of ferocious rebounders from your era, who comes to mind?
Oh, wow. I think of Dennis Rodman, Kevin Garnett, Dwight Howard, 3 of the best all-time rebounders.
Jokic finds Barton. Shot clock at 5. Jokic in the post. He's against Gobert. Jokic, no good. In transition. Pass to Gobert. And just about a minute into this first quarter. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Mitchell with the ball. Checked by Murray. Left side Conley. And stolen by Murray. Here we go, one-on-one. Rebound, Utah.
And as a leader, Murray is vocal. Talks to his teammates up and down the floor, and he pushes everyone, and they tend to follow.
Here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Bogdanovich. Porter with the steal. And Gordon with the big finish.
Will Barton always going full speed. That time finds a bullet pass to a teammate.
And Murray's vocal to the opposition as well.
He's used to the trash talking. I mean, he loves to challenge people. I mean, does it cross the line at times? Well, it depends on who you're talking to.
Porter against Bogdanovich. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Bogdanovich.
Look at the toughness from Conley. He's seen a lot in this league and won't go down easy.
Here's Murray driving inside. The layup off target.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Mitchell misses.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Barton's shot off the mark. The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Gobert with a screen on Porter. To the middle. Gobert against Murray. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Barton outside. Pass to Jokic. Here's Murray. Fires for 3. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower? And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And there's the lob. And Gordon with the big finish.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Outside Conley. From deep. Jokic grabs the board. The Nuggets trail. Out to Gordon. Pass to Porter. Now here's Murray. Back to Porter. Stolen by Conley. Here's Bogdanovich. O'Neal on the wing. Here's Gobert. The 3 from Mitchell. Nails it from beyond the arc.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
And it's Murray off the drive. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Bogdanovich passes to Conley. The 3 is up. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 8 to get things underway. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's Murray. The three. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game.
His touches left him in this quarter nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Left side Bogdanovich. And so the first quarter is in the books. Jazz out in front, leading by 6.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
On the court right now for the Nuggets. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at point guard.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
The drive by Mitchell. Counted. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Murray from outside to the paint, and stolen by Gobert. The 3 from Mitchell. No good that time. Now Denver takes it the other way. He hails from a small town in Serbia. Jokic played basketball, but also a number of other sports that he credits for his current skill set.
Yeah, he says water polo helped with the one-hand passes, and volleyball helped with the tip-ins. And the harness racing, well, who knows? But he was obsessed with it.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, how do I put this? Nikola Jokic, not the most chiseled physique. He said when he first made the NBA, there were no muscles. None. Now I have a couple, he said. To be honest, I like being a little bit heavier because guys are pushing me. I need that weight. It's funny they say, quote, he's not even in shape. I'm playing in 80 games, and they still say it. Brian?
The Joker indeed, Allie. Thanks for that. Out of bounds, it'll be Nuggets ball.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Murray from outside. Rebounded by the Jazz. Outside Mitchell. Here's the 3. Utah gets it back. And he can't get that one. And out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Utah leading. A 3 from the inbound. Now here's Gobert. Here's Conley. Second shot opportunity. Pass to O'Neal. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Jokic finds Murray. Releases. Up top, Gordon. Defended by Gobert. Good work there as it goes. Jokic has gotten his second bucket on the night. Well, we've had our fair share of father-son duos in the league. For Brent, you and your dad, one of only 4 duos to win a championship ring each.
Well, I know I was fortunate to win 2 and not just 1. But my dad was really responsible for the one in Golden State in 1975, being the MVP of that final series.
Outside Murray. Launches it. Knocks down the triple. Murray's got 5 now.
Well, he's got a confident shot going right now as Jamal's stepping into that 3-ball.
Outside Conley. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. And the Jazz lead by 6. Now Murray. 5 points in the game. The kick out to Barton. 4-3. Pass to Murray. Back to Barton. The Nuggets need to get one up. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Utah ball.
.52 seconds left in the second quarter. From deep, Conley. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. Shoots from the baseline. Utah with the rebound.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Here's O'Neal. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. And now it's an 8-point Jazz lead.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I like that penetration there. Murray getting to the cup with great quickness.
First free throw is good.
Jamal Murray. 2 shots.
And Murray drops them both.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Clarkson with the ball. Three seconds left. The shot no good. And so it's Utah with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. We've seen Mike Conley really having a great game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
They've got Hassan Whiteside, Daniel House out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Rudy Gay, and it's Pascal in at the 4 slot. That's the group for Utah right now. 3 on the clock. The shot by Najee, no good. The Jazz shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Pass to Clarkson. The 3 is up. He can't get that one to fall. Now Denver takes it the other way. There's the 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Down low. Here's Pascal. Here's House. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Morris.
Well, a high-level floor general is what you get in Monte Morris, who's out there creating and not turning it over.
Whiteside against Cousins. Pass to Najee. Morris on the wing. From deep 3-point range. And again, Denver no good. You know, you talk to the coaching staff here. They rave about Morris's high basketball IQ.
Well, anytime that coaches can put a guy in to slow down or speed up the offense and know that he's not going to just hand the ball to the other team, that's a luxury.
Here's Morris going inside. Clarkson with the defensive effort. For Utah, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Inside, here's House. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Najee. Pascal defends. Here's Morris. Can't connect from short range. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Puts up a 3. And Gay the bucket on the assist by Clarkson. Gay's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Morris outside. Pass to Cousins. Left side, Green. Wide open. The rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside's got 5 rebounds in the game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Now here's Pascal. Here's Clarkson. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Pass to Morris. Here's Najee. To the paint. Stolen by Whiteside. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Pulls up for three. And it's Gay with the three. Gay's got 6.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
They can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Pascal, a screen on Porter. And it's Gay with the miss. And for the Nuggets, they're shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. Stolen by Whiteside. And again, Utah running the court in transition. This one for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets.
He's got to take a back seat right now. When you're ice cold, you can't just keep gunning.
And Jokic throws it down.
Jokic on an alley-oop. Sweet.
The Jazz shooting only 30% in the third quarter. Clarkson against Murray. Clarkson passes to Pascal. From deep, Gay. Gordon pulls it in. Denver's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Murray for 3. Clarkson grabs a miss.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's House. Drops in the 3. House has got his first 3 points of the game.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside Murray. Lets the 3 fly. No luck on that one.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And Gordon with the big finish.
Now Jokic taking initiative on defense, showing he has those hands on that end of the floor as well.
Clarkson for 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Utah Jazz.
Your Jazz Dancer.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Denver, Murray and Barton, the guards. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. And it's Jokic in at center.
The physical ability of Gordon, giving him an advantage on that drive.
Outside Mitchell. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
And Utah has possession. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Back to Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Murray for 3. Tries the spin move. Here's Jokic. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. Have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Second team foul.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. And here's Conley. Fires from deep. Counted from distance.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
From deep. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Well, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
The 3 ball. Murray, no good.
Well, that's a shot right there. He's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't hit.
Conley against Murray. deep three-point range. The shot by Conley, no good. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Murray passes to Barton. A clear look for Murray. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Good sign of an efficient shooter there. His release is lightning quick.
Murray against Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. Fader on the way. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Well, he wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
Murray's shot is good.
There's no way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Conley against Murray.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now here's Gobert. Defense is right there. And it's good for 2. Gobert's got 4 points in the quarter.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
Murray for 3. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Outside Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Barton. The 3 from Mitchell. The long distance 3 is buried. And the Jazz lead by 13. Now here's Murray. A minute 15 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And another 3 for Denver.
You got to be aware of Murray there. You just know he's aiming to get payback with a triple.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Jazz.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Rudy Gobert.
Just a force on the glass. Did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
Drills it from deep.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
From deep, Conley. Denver grabs the miss.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Outside Bogdanovich. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. A clean win, and one where they clear.
taking on the Jazz. For some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovic, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot.
Guys, how often do you see an alley-oop designed for your guard? Donovan Mitchell defies explanation.
Powell sets a screen for Doncic. And the dunk by Powell.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Outside Conley. And the pass to Bogdanovic. The Jazz working the ball around now. And Gobert kicks to Conley. 5 to shoot. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Gobert can't hit.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The dribble drive by Luka Doncic isn't about speed. It is about craftiness. This guy is so smart.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. It's offensive basket interference. And so Powell will bring it up for the Mavericks. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
Bullock passes to Doncic. Tries again. And then he jams it down right on top of Bojan Bogdanovic.
How about the finish from Luka Doncic? My goodness. Go ahead with the hammer.
Conley with it. Pass to O'Neal. Down low. Powell with the steal. Beyond the arc. Drills the 3-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Conley surveying the D. Gobert against Powell. And Gobert hits to O'Neal. Deflects the pass. Pass to Gobert. Back to O'Neal. Dishes it to Mitchell. Gobert trying to get open. The Jazz again can't hit it. Dallas with the ball. Right now they're 9-0 run. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Powell with his screen on Conley. The drive by Doncic.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Gobert with the defensive effort. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Mitchell outside. Passes it to Conley. Doncic outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder. He was effusive in his praise for Luka Doncic, particularly citing his strength for such a young age. Coach said he can convert through contact. He's hard to back down in the post, and he's an excellent rebounder. Their goal, or maybe their hope, is to match his physicality. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Into the lane. Here's Brunson. Makes it off the glass.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Mitchell wide open. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Doncic finds Brunson. Back to Doncic. The tray. The rebound by the Jazz. Mitchell outside. This one for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Mitchell's got it back down to within single digits for the Jazz.
This guy came into the league as a volume three-point shooter. Now Donovan Mitchell's percentages have greatly improved. He has put in a ton of work, and it's paying dividends.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. Ladies and gentlemen.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Bogdanovich, no luck. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 7. Drives to the hoop. Kicks to Bullock. The pass to Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. Good work defensively by Conley. Jazz trail by 7. On the wing, Mitchell. Inside. Fast break, Dallas. Brunson with a clean look. Knocks down the 3-ball. Brunson's got 5 points so far. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Mavericks.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break. Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
And in addition to his shooting range, Bullock, a solid defender at that position.
No doubt. He's aggressive and disciplined, and that's a hard combination. You can trust Bullock on ball on an island against a good scorer. He's also solid off ball. This guy is a sort of classic 3-and-D role player.
And so Gobert will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. He's guarded by Bullock, and the dunk by O'Neal.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man cap?
Mitchell against Brunson. Pass to Doncic. For the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
It doesn't seem to matter where Luka Doncic is on the floor. His shooting ability is impressive.
Conley against Doncic. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Mavericks leading by 7. Pass to Finney-Smith. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from outside. Finney-Smith's got his second basket.
This guy has been elite as a passer since he entered the league. He takes pride in making the guys around him better.
Pass to O'Neal. They set the pick to the middle. Here's Mitchell. Gobert trying to get open, and it's Mitchell missing. Dallas is gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Brunson, good.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Jazz trail by 13. Now the pass to Bogdanovich. Conley against Doncic. 3-pointer. And that's good. Michael Conley for 3. Conley's got 5.
Mike Conley wanted to make sure the momentum was not swinging the other direction, so he answers with a 3.
Doncic outside. The Mavericks keeping it alive. The new 14. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the last second gets
58 seconds left in the first half of the game. The three for Doncic. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable. Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Conley against Doncic. Pass to Finney-Smith. Deep. Here's the screen to the inside. 6 on the shot clock. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Jazz trail by 7. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Now Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Mitchell outside. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. Misses the deep three-point attempt. Hardaway with a wide open. He hits the buzzer beater.
Yeah, that's exactly how to end the half on a high note. Tacking 3 points onto this lead at the horn. The mood in each of those locker rooms will be very different.
And so it's Dallas going into the break with a... Thank you, David, for that interview. And... hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
They've got Marjanovic. Davis Bertans out there with Green. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Greg, you're a former player. And now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
The one thing with Clarkson, sometimes he can get a little out of control, and he does a tremendous job creating offense and putting himself in a position to attack.
Passes it to Bertans. Outside Hardaway. Bertans kicks to Dinwiddie. Launches it. That doesn't go either for Dinwiddie. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Pass break, Dallas. Green leading the charge, and Green slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Gay against Green. Gay passes to Pascal. Clarkson outside. Gay against Dinwiddie. Offensive rebound. Here's Whiteside, and the layup's good off the glass.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
The pass to Bertans. Back to Dinwiddie. Marjanovic kicks to Dinwiddie. Hits the three-point bomb. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 13 now for the Mavs.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Clarkson surveying the floor. Now the dish to Whiteside. And the rejection by Marjanovic. And so they foul intentionally.
A solid flex out. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Hardaway. Pass to Bertans. Outside Hardaway. 5 to shoot. Pass to Marjanovic. To the middle, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Coming over the floor for the Jazz.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. Trailing by 13. Jacks up a 3. Another miss by Utah.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Doncic against Conley. Here's Brunson, plenty of space.
I'll tell you, Mitchell locked in on the defensive end. He's so good getting after it.
Out to Conley. And it's out of bounds. It's touched by Doncic.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
1:09 left to play in the third. The shot's good from Brunson. Brunson's got 10 points.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Doncic against Conley. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. 7 points in the game.
Well, inside, Mike Conley has got to be savvy, and he is in that instance.
Passes to Brunson. Over Bogdanovic. And another basket for Dallas.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point.
And now, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough.
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Just 5 on the clock. Lobbed up there for Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, Mike Conley specializes in reading the floor. This guy is an expert in pick and roll.
And here is Doncic. And so it's Dallas. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've played the better games.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovic out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, Luka Doncic showing I don't need the basketball to dominate. Playing with his teammate there, ready on the catch.
And there's the pass to Mitchell. Jazz passing it around. Right side, Bogdanovich. Lobbed up there for Mitchell. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Got to be. Good play defensively. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Pass to Bullock. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Doncic passes to Powell. Lets it go with a three. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Powell. And the Mavericks lead by 17. Outside Conley. Mitchell in the corner. With the drive. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Doncic passes to Brunson. Here's Finney Smith. On the wing, Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Jazz trail by 15. Inside. Here's Bogdanovich. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Six to shoot. Back to Brunson. Dallas needs to get off a shot. That doesn't go either for Doncic. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Conley's shot is off. And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Doncic against Conley. Finney Smith kicks to Doncic. Lets the three fly. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Jazz trail by 15. Bogdanovich left side.
2 minutes remaining.
And he banks in the layup.
Well, at 6'8" Bojan Bogdanovic is very comfortable in close.
Dallas is on 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Conley against Doncic. That's to Brunson. From deep three-point range, and that's good. Luka Doncic for 3. Doncic has got 9 points in the quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Mavericks.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Luka Doncic.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Doncic with it. Shot clock at 5. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Conley against Doncic. Here's Mitchell driving to the basket.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Doncic. He kicks it to Bullock. Oh, good on the triple. O'Neal dishes to Mitchell. Shakes him. Driving in. Got a piece of it. And a deep three from Doncic. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they start...
match up at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot to three, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
For three, Booker. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Mitchell against Booker. Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. And he's going for the lob. And Gobert with the stuff.
And he is built to be an alley-oop threat. Long arms, terrific athlete. He went and got that one.
Bridges outside. Back to Booker. Bridges with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And Booker with the jam.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Gobert with a screen on Paul. From deep, Conley connects from downtown.
Mike Conley makes just enough of these to keep the defense honest.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Booker, the pass to Crowder. Outside for Booker. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
This guy may be the steal in the 2015 draft. Devin Booker was the 13th pick overall, and Books developed into an all-star guard, someone who can be the face of a franchise.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovic. Three-pointer, no good. Crowder with a screen. From the right block. Paul can't get it to go. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Outside Bogdanovic. On the wing, Mitchell. From outside the arc. And it's Bogdanovic that time on the assist by Mitchell.
Can't lose track of Bogdanovic defensively, as he doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
Paul passes to Booker. Bridges, right side. Outside Paul. Out to Bridges. He shoots it. And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night. Utah has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Conley. Outside for Mitchell. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's a three from Paul. Booker, pass to Ayton. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Crowder. Here's Bogdanovic. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
And Crowder with the jam.
I mean, a beautiful combination of power and concentration. Crowder as relentless as they come.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Jazz?
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And Gobert with the stuff.
And when Gobert cuts like that, it's over for the defense. For a big man, his mobility is unreal.
Paul passes to Bridges. Pass to Aiden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bridges with it. Off with the layup.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Blocked. And they'll keep possession. Stolen by Bridges. Rebounded by the Jazz. Outside Conley. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Jazz leading by 9. And
all right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Don Dancer.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard. Plenty of time left for a comeback. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here's Conley. Takes the 3. And Booker pulls it down.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes. Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. Back to Bogdanovich. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Crowder. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Here's Bridges. And a foul called. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls.
The previous
the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the challenge is successful.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
All right, Smitty, looking back at your career, you were named an All-Star scoring 20 points a game, but you also played a few years as a role player. What do you think the key was to that transition?
You know, BA, you have to always embrace being a great teammate no matter what the role is. Of course, winning a ring like I did with the Spurs, that makes coming off the bench much easier. Sneaky athleticism of Conley, able to absorb the hit there and still get the shot.
The Suns trailing. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Booker finds Paul. Out to Bridges. 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Paul can't get it to go. The Jazz have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich. Mitchell against Booker. And he drives in. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Out to the wing. Fires for 3. The shot by Conley. No good.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Bridges. It's blocked by Gobert.
This is why shooters always have an eye out for Rudy. And if you don't, this could be the result.
And that one's good from Conley.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
Outside Booker, the 3 is up. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Now here's Conley. He's got 9. Shot clock at 5.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Phoenix grabs the miss.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Outside Bogdanovich. Shoots over Bridges. The 3 from Mitchell. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
At the arc, Donovan Mitchell can be devastating. He's a confident shooter who will take any look he gets.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
Ayton passes to Crowder. And here's Bridges. To the inside. Here's Ayton.
We know he likes to block shots, but Rudy Gobert impact on contesting shots just as important.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Historically, a few franchises have gobbled up most of the NBA championships. A significant number of teams have never won a title, though. However, we're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title. They're among the top teams now. And guys, they're hoping to get on the board.
Oh, yes. Very interesting, Allie. Thanks for that. Paul passes to Crowder. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Gobert. Pass to O'Neal. Now Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Gobert. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got his 4th assist with that last one. Paul against Conley. It's Booker on the wing. Back to Paul. 17 seconds left in the second. Yep, that one goes.
What an opportunity for Chris Paul to drive the basketball. He sees an opening and cuts inside.
Outside Mitchell. Oh, there's the alley.
In pick and roll situations, Donovan Mitchell has done an outstanding job of being unselfish and making the right play.
And so it's Utah in command. We dive into the second half. We'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. We've seen Mike Conley really having a great game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Mitchell. This is the most they've led, 13 points. It's good.
Donovan Mitchell.
Mitchell's got 8 points.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside Paul. Booker against Mitchell. Here's Crowder. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 5.
He's so strong. Jay Crowder overcoming physical defense with great power and body control.
Pass to O'Neal. Now Bogdanovich. Covered by Crowder. Stolen by Ayton. Bridges down low. Now here's Ayton. Outside Booker. 3-pointer. Hits the trifecta.
Awfully tough play to defend. When you honor the roller, Booker just takes advantage.
Outside Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Takes a 3. That shot is off. And Phoenix will come the other way. Crowder finds Bridges. Ayton with it. Defended by Gobert. with it. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Left side, Conley. Here's O'Neal.
And great job to establish position and square up.
How about that strong defensive performance for this Hafs mobile one block?
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. A different look for Utah. Clarkson against Holiday. Pass to Johnson for three. The rebound by Whiteside. Utah's gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. There's a screen by Whiteside. To the middle, over Craig. And Craig pulls it down. For Phoenix, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. A good look from Johnson. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Johnson's got his first basket. Utah leading. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Gay outside. Pascal sets a screen. Gay, the pass to Pascal. And that'll be Utah's ball as it goes out of bounds. Jazz able to keep possession. Shot clock at 2. Shot to end the cold streak.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Hassan Whiteside taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Over his first 3 seasons, Whiteside was no better than a 50% foul shooter. Much better technique from the line since then.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
2 minutes.
Gay outside. Lets it go from deep. It's not going to go for him. And Phoenix the other way now.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5. Looking for some continuity.
Craig against Whiteside. Craig passes to McGee. Stolen by Whiteside. And here's Clarkson. Here we go. 1-on-1. A minute 31 left in the third. Back to Gay. Pascal sets a screen. Gay with the ball. And it's McGee picking him up. Pascal can't hit.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off. And sometimes that's all it takes.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Clarkson outside. Three-pointer. And another miss by Utah.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Craig, no good.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Gay. Here's Pascal. Banked it in off the glass. Pascal's got his first 2 points of the night.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Outside Johnson from behind the arc. And the Suns get another 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Utah's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Holiday against Clarkson. Now here's Whiteside. The D's right on him. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Misses from close range. From deep, Johnson. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Utah with a 6-point lead at the close of the...
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Paul with it. It's Booker on the wing. There's the triple. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
Outside Mitchell. From deep. Rebounded by Chris Paul. Phoenix has got 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Back to Booker. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Superb vision and decision by Jake Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Now here's Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Fires the 3. The shot, no good. And Phoenix will come the other way.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
They could have tied it up. That was a huge opportunity they missed.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. And the Jazz lead by 6.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Outside Booker, beyond the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Conley. And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Booker. Hayden with it. He's picked up by Conley. Here's Bridges. Good on the baseline, Jay.
They finally found their shooting touch after a rough first half.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Outside Conley. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Paul against Conley. Outside Booker. The kick out to Paul. Crowder outside. Pass to Booker. Clock at 4. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Crowder pass to Booker. Crowder with a screen. 6 to shoot. Now Paul from downtown. Utah with the rebound. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now. Tipped. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
From the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
Now here's Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. Up and over Crowder. And too long on the shot.
It's a shot you would think he would make. He just doesn't make it all the time.
Hayden finds Paul. Booker with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Down low. Count it!
When you look at the career numbers of Booker, here's a guy who has really increased his assist numbers.
Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. Utah, the rebound. Here's Gobert. And he converts the layup. That gives him a double-double in this one.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
Paul passes to Crowder. Back to Paul. Bridges outside. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. That three's off the mark. On offense, here's Utah. 6-point game. There's Bogdanovich with the three. And that'll be Utah's ball as it goes out of bounds. Jazz able to keep possession. Now here's Conley. And so it's Utah with the W. They played the villains tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices.
teams tonight. Unbelievable talent up front.
Kevin, you're right. I love seeing what we have in store in the paint area in this matchup. I think that's likely where this game is going to be decided.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center position.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Now here's Murray. Lob pass to Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
And when Gordon is launched and in the air like that, he's a mesmerizing guy to keep an eye on and just get out of the way.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Over Gordon. O'Neal kicks to Bogdanovich. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Goes it up high. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Gobert with it. Mitchell outside. Off target from outside. Martin from outside. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Conley kicks to Gobert. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with, and that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
And Gobert drops them both. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up toward the Denver Nuggets. It's a 3-point game. Murray kicks to Porter. And again, Denver no good. Utah's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. O'Neal passes to Conley. Nice ball movement by Utah. Bogdanovich with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Feeds it to Bogdanovich. Over Gordon. Bank shot, no good. Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
And with Aaron Gordon, we knew about his high-flying acrobatics, but at his age, still seeking more consistency. Given his talent, he must continue to get better.
Now Mitchell, following the 3-point attempt by Jamal Murray. Conley kicks to O'Neal. Out to the wing. Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
Now here's Murray. Jokic finds Porter. Jokic with the screen on O'Neal. That one rolling around and rims out.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
And you pass it to him, Spider Mitchell is always ready to let it fly. An impact player the moment he stepped into the league.
Right, there's no question Gordon has game, especially remembering some of those dunk contests he was in.
An impressive athlete, no doubt. And his outside shot has improved. Now he's got to concentrate on scoring more for his team.
Now Murray, following the 3-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Mike Malone gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. They know that the usual approach on offense won't be the same when Gobert is on the floor. Coach told me they can't go right at him. They can't just give up when he's out there. We need to drag him out to defend the perimeter as often as we can. See if Gobert bites and how hard. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's O'Neal, following the score by Aaron Gordon. Gobert down low, defended by Gordon, and the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
And not the same skinny guy he was when he entered the league. Gobert a lot less affected by contact these days.
Now here's Murray. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Jokic. Fires the three. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Conley surveying the D. Bogdanovich with a screen on Porter. The putback.
Always good to see Bogdanovich use his height to his advantage because he's got the size needed to grab those offensive rebounds.
Good if it goes. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Utah Jazz in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Denver, Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The guards are out there for him, Murray and Barton. And it's Porter at the small forward. Here's Murray following the basket by Donovan Mitchell.
Immensely confident in his game. Murray doesn't think twice about pulling the trigger from deep, nor should he.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. Driving inside. Bogdanovich, no luck. The Nuggets trail by 8. Murray surveying the D. Pass to Jokic. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's exactly what you want the offense to produce. A high percentage look for Jokic.
And the foul on Will Barton. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Mitchell left side. Bogdanovich with a screen on Gordon. Shots good by Mitchell.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
Murray against Conley. And it's Murray with the jam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Here's Mitchell. Denver getting their last shot to go. And again, it's the Jazz from deep. And in 2021, we saw Tim Duncan enter the Hall of Fame with others. You think of his iconic bank shot. Clark, why don't more players, you think, perfect that shot?
Well, you know what? Shots that are that iconic are really hard to master. So I think some legends have just perfected something that few others can master in the same way. That's part of it. And then the other part of it is that the game is so different now. It's a three-point shooting game. You don't necessarily need a signature shot. You can shoot it from deep and drive it, and you can play in today's NBA.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
It's Barton on the wing. In the corner, Murray with it. Got a piece of it. Porter finds Jokic.
2 minutes.
They grab their own miss. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. And with that, the Jazz lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Barton.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. There's the pass to Barton. Nice shot from the wing. Barton's got it back down to single digits for Denver.
It's obvious that Barton's jump shot has come a long way. Right now, he's pretty solid at catching and shooting.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Murray. To the paint. Gordon kicks to Jokic. Order outside. In transition, here come the Jazz. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
At the line for one.
The previous play is under review.
Officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
Appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Barton. Bounce pass, Conley. Here's Gobert. Back to Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Over Jokic. Here's Gobert. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in. Gobert's got 8.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Utah. He's been a major... And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
So on the floor for Utah, we've got Rudy Gay, Eric Paschall out there with Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's House in at the shooting guard. Now, here's Clarkson. Fires the 3. Cousins pulls it in.
Maybe not the destructive force he was before the ACL tear, but Cousins still has the size, skill, and understanding of the game to be a contributor.
And here's Morris for 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Whiteside finds Gay. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And some career-low numbers last season. Where does Cousins go from here?
Well, Greg, I think the biggest thing with him is health, and health affects conditioning, and those 2 things, 2 sides of the same coin. And then I think he has to embrace a willingness to accept the support role at this stage in his career.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he finished last season right around 71% from the line, so not exactly his best percentage.
Now, here is Morris. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Clark, there's a patience to Morris's game that gives this team confidence.
And I like it too, Kevin. I mean, he makes really excellent reads and never seems to be in a hurry or playing outside of himself. And he can orchestrate with the best of them.
And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for Utah. This is it to House. Rudy Gay on the wing. Guarded by Green. Gay passes to House. Jazz passing it around. Oh, Whiteside in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Excellent recognition on the pick and roll. Clarkson lays it off to his teammate for the score.
Morris against Clarkson. Morris dishes to Cousins. They kick it out to Green. Takes a three. Rebound by House. Jazz leading by 13. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Takes the three. Good on the three-point shot. Clarkson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well-rounded effort, and they showed no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now, here is Morris. He kicks to Cousins. Puts up a three. Traps in the tray.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Clarkson against Morris. Pass to Pascal. Now, here's Whiteside. Tight defense on him. Here's Clarkson. Back to Whiteside. And they convert it last on attempt number 3. Whiteside's got 4 points this quarter. 1:52 left to play in the third. And the wide open shot from Morris. And it's Denver scoring again.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Pass to House. Pascal kicks to Clarkson. The pass to Whiteside. Here is House. Back to Whiteside. Over Cousins. Whiteside, good. Whiteside's got 6 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Passes it to Cousins. Now Morris. Back to Cousins. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Cousins really has a great basketball IQ, folks, and he showed it to you there by rolling effectively after the screen.
There's 47 seconds left in the third. Pass to House. Rudy Gay on the wing. Guarded by Green. Fires from deep. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here's Morris. 30 seconds left to play here in the third. Castanagi with the crossover, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Utah out in.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The guards are out there for him. Murray and Barton. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. No one near Conley as he lets it go. And the 3 off target. Murray right side. It's stolen by Gobert. O'Neal from long range. Jokic grabs the miss.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Gordon. And then he jams it down right on top of Bojan Bogdanovic.
Yeah, we saw this on display in the slam dunk contest. Gordon has some major bunnies, a creative slam dunk artist.
O'Neal from long range. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Murray against Conley. Murray the pass to Jokic. There's the 3. The kick out to Porter. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Jokic, no good. And so it's Bogdanovic who brings up the ball for the Jazz. The pass to O'Neal. Back to Bogdanovic. Over Gordon. Bogdanovic, no luck.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Barton, wide open, he fires. The rebound by the Jazz.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Mitchell outside. Gordon against Bogdanovic. Shot clock at 6. Over Gordon. A terrific shot on the turnaround.
You know, all Bogdanovic needs is a little bit of wiggle room, and he's ready to let it fly. His shot is always locked and loaded.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Bogdanovic against Gordon. Bogdanovic inside. And it's Bogdanovic again missing. Wide open look here for Murray. From outside off the mark. Utah leading by 15. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Bogdanovic with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. Bogdanovic looking around. And it's Bogdanovic again missing.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Utah.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Rudy Gobert.
He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
O'Neal a screen on Gordon. Bogdanovic wide open. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Jazz lead by 18.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA.
Oh, what a finish!
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
And here is Conley. Outside Bogdanovic. And it's Bogdanovic again missing. Martin passes to Murray. Shot by Gordon wide open. It's off. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win to come into an opponent's building and dominate the lead.